Hello, my name's Holly of Holly Edmonds Hair Artistry, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about who we are and what we do. One of the most important things for us is providing really great care for our brides. We specialise in creating calm, serene brides full of confidence, and we put her well-being at the very, very front of everything we do. So style-wise, it's really important that we are very on trend and that we are aware of what bridal hair trends are doing, but we do specialise in beautiful, clean, polished textures. So we fight the frizz, we like things to look lovely and smooth, and even though it might have like a curly texture to it or some beautiful ridging through the design, we really make sure that everything looks really just smooth and just really well placed and extremely elegant. We of course love our Hollywood waves. So I actually started in vintage hair design, so it's something I hold very close to my heart, and this is something that when I have taken on our wonderful team members, it's something that I know that they really enjoy as well. So really just beautiful deep waves or modern textured big waves. We particularly love doing old school vintage, which is that real sort of old Hollywood siren, your Marilyn Monroe feel, which I know our brides absolutely adore, and they know that when they come to us, that's exactly what we are able to achieve for them. So we are completely cruelty free. This is a really important. I'm an animal lover, and I think as the world is changing and everyone's becoming much more environmentally aware, brides are really wanting to know that they can get great beauty, gorgeous hair design, and not feel guilty for it. So I particularly work with Paul Mitchell and Maria Neela products, but it's a really exciting time because so many more brands now are getting their Leaping Bunny badge and that's really opening up to whose products we can now work with. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm excited for the future of Holly Edmonds Hair Artistry to become much more environmentally aware ourselves with looking at the packaging that these products are coming in, and we have a really lovely little something that we are actually going to add into the package for our brides for next year, so that they can also give back to our wonderful planet in their own small but very personal way. But I'll have to keep you updated on that one. Last year I was really lucky and I won the South Central Regional Awards for Wedding Hairstylist of the Year. A very surreal moment, A, for winning, and B, because it was all all online, because we couldn't be there all together in person, but a really special moment, and I believe there is so much value in this award, genuinely. My brides really look to these things, and to actually win my region was a dream come true. The previous year I was the highly commended, so yeah, very special, and this has pride of place in my studio. So we have a very special collaboration with Miss Clemmy Artisan Hair Accessories. So I actually met Clemmy maybe 3 years ago now at a wedding dress shop where she was doing one of her gorgeous trunk shows, and me and Clemmy just hit it off really, and I approached her last year to whether she would consider providing some of her beautiful handmade accessories in my studio for my brides to try and buy through me, and that became to light for the 2021 wedding season. So I have a beautiful display of her most popular accessories, and my brides can try them on their trials and then indeed purchase them through me. and then they come to me once Clemmy has handmade them, and I take them to my brides on their wedding morning. So I love that we can now provide this for our joint brides, and the quality of her pieces is something I am incredibly proud. So thank you, Clemmy. A very, very special collaboration indeed. So this year has been incredibly busy. I started the year under my old name of Hair by Holly, and in February I rebranded. A decision that I believe is one of the best things I've ever done for my business. Things had really moved on and developed and changed, and I really felt like everything from the studio being freshened up to changing my name to Holly Edmonds Hair Artistry was really, really important in the development of our business. The most wonderful thing has happened this year, and that is I've grown a team. So there is 4 of us at the moment. So we have the beautiful Gemma, who is our administrative director, and we have the beautiful Rebecca, who is another bridal hair designer, and then we have the gorgeous Nicola as well, who is our support artist. These women have changed everything for me this year, and I don't just mean that in a business way, I mean that in a friendship. And what I've learned about myself and about other people, and what we can do, the power of what we can do for our brides has just been incredible. I feel so, so grateful to have them on this journey, and I'm still getting used to not saying me and I, because it is an us and we now. And I'm really excited to see where these ladies go under the ethos and everything that we are here. It's wonderful. I couldn't be more grateful and happy to be what we're giving our brides right now. One of the most special relationships we have with Holly Edmonds Hair Artistry is our sister team, Laura Carroll Makeup Artistry. So Laura and I work a lot together as a duo. She actually won the Nationals last year, Makeup Artist of the Year. We met a few years ago. We are genuine friends. We are in daily contact with each other with ideas and organising joint bridal trials with our gorgeous shared brides, and we have so many brides for next year and 2023 where our 2 teams are working together. So that is a really, really special service that we provide, always wanting to provide the very best, of course. And that shared trial experience, our brides just absolutely love it. And being able to see hair and makeup come together is a really, really special thing that we can provide for our brides. So my highlight of the year, it's got to be featuring on Beyond the Ponytail. So this was a real pinch me moment, dream come true. So I actually wrote to Angela, and I sent her some of my Russian inspired designs that I've been working on over the Christmas lockdown into 2021, and I felt like it was a complete curveball. I really didn't expect for her to get back to me, and she's so amazing, and she did. And not only that, she actually then shared some of my designs just on her stories, which felt huge for me and such an honour. And then as it transpired, she came onto one of my lives that I was doing with another hairstylist, and she invited us both in front of everyone onto a Beyond the Ponytail live, to which we did, the 3 of us all together, which was the most nerve-wracking, wonderful experience ever of my professional career. From that point then, I also had one of my couture ponytail designs featured on her grid, and then I was scrolling one evening a couple of months ago, and she had put me as their Friday featured artist, and wrote some very encouraging words and showed a selection of my work. It It's an indescribable honour actually, because so many artists that I deeply admire and aspire to be like are featured on that platform. So it was great to be able to hopefully inspire other artists who like me just love creating and love learning new techniques and new ways of looking at things. So yeah, it really was an amazing moment. I think it's really important to share our values with you. These are things that I really thought long and hard about, and I feel like they really encompass everything that we are. Nurture is very much one of those, and that's not just the nurturing of our brides and her ideas of her on the day with her family. That's also within the culture of our team as well. So we really love sharing ideas with each other and celebrating each other's wins, whether they are within the team or out in their own personal lives. Creativity, of course. I think it's really important to be as creative as you possibly can by looking at things that inspire you and influence you. I'm personally very inspired by a lot of Russian design and looking at new techniques and tools and different ways of creating things. So that's a really important thing for us, and of course for our brides, because every bride wants to feel like an individual and be individually designed for. So that's another really important one for us. And openness. Something that I think can be overlooked, but actually I have come to find and I have learned, the more open I am and the more honest I am and the more sort of free thinking I am, the more you get back from the world. So that is definitely something that we really enjoy putting out there as well. So when really thinking about what we do for our brides, one of the overriding feelings that I feel is incredibly important in this industry is getting some really amazing, genuine connections with our brides. There are many wonderful things that being a bride brings, but there are also a lot of challenges along the way, and being able to have those genuine human connections really does benefit our brides. We specialise in creating a very calm, a very serene atmosphere when we're working. We're very nurturing by nature, and this is something that feedback comes back to us all the time, is how well looked after our brides feel throughout the whole journey. So from that first initial inquiry all the way through until we leave them on the wedding morning. We are quite mothering by nature, which I've fed out into my team, and I've selected members of our team who already have these innate traits that I think are incredibly important, not just for our brides, but what we want to provide and put out there. So I really hope that is giving you a great insight into who we are and what we're about here at Holly Edmonds Hair Artistry. Thank you so much to all of the brides that we've had the absolute pleasure of serving this year, and to all of those who we are now starting to meet for 2022 and 2023. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.